Your felon is currently stealing money from people today, tomorrow, yesterday.
Whatever you say.
And let me tell you something.
Say.
You done talked about my daughter and you done brought my daughter, but you don't got kids. You don't got kids.
Yeah, I do.
You never carried a kid. Keep my daughter's name out your.
Evelyn Lazada recently sparked a contentious debate by accusing Christian Gold, the husband of Jennifer Williams, of stealing from people on a regular basis and calling him a felon. However, when Jennifer revealed that her own daughter, Shanice Harrison, also has a child with a felon, Evelyn received more than she had anticipated. Evelyn and Shanice were not pleased with this revelation, which led to a family feud that has everyone talking. Jennifer Williams, star of Basketball Wives, recently criticized Evelyn Lazada for bringing up her husband's criminal history. During a heated argument, Jennifer pointed out to Evelyn that Shanice Harrison, her own daughter, is also seeing someone who has a criminal record. This was bad news for Evelyn, who claimed that she has no say in who she chooses to date, but also mentioned that Jennifer's husband is still allegedly stealing money from people today. She also advised Jennifer to refrain from mentioning her daughter, threatening to banish her from the streets of Los Angeles if she continues to bring up her daughter and her partner. Over the years, Jennifer and Evelyn's friendship has seen its share of highs and lows. They were once close allies and have faced many obstacles, such as tumultuous romantic relationships and private family issues. But lately, especially after Evelyn voiced her worries about Jennifer's marriage to Christian Gold, their relationship has deteriorated. Jennifer has consistently supported Christian, who appears to be a successful financial advisor on Instagram, but it appears that his alleged criminal past has garnered more media attention than his prosperous career.
Your felon is currently stealing money from people today, tomorrow, yesterday.
Whatever you say.
And let me tell you something. You done talked about my daughter and you done brought my daughter, but you don't got kids. You don't got kids.
Yeah, I do.
You never carried a kid. Keep my daughter's name out your mouth. Because you won't be able to walk the streets of LA. You keep bringing my daughter up and who she's with.
Christian was placed on probation in 2018 after his major run-in with the law was caused by a false imprisonment charge that led to a 30-month jail sentence. In an interview with Carlos King following her announcement of her engagement to Christian in 2023, Jennifer seemed to allay people's worries about Christian by claiming to have common sense and to have learned from her mistakes. Beyond the well-known circles of Basketball Wives, Jennifer Williams' worries about her fiance, Christian Gold, escalated as she got ready for her wedding in 2024. Viewers and fans have been outspoken in their calls for Jennifer to exercise caution, particularly as alarming information regarding Christian's previous transactions started to surface. The audience of the show became alarmed when Christian revealed in a startling viral video that he needed to pay $250,000, 0 cents, in reparations for a prior court case before he could wed Jennifer. Investigating further, internet and social media detectives found that Christian had a prior conviction for domestic abuse and owed money to the courts. However, he wasn't telling the truth about how much. Christian allegedly dropped his pending financial obligation on Jennifer, despite the fact that she was candid about her willingness to spend $250,000 on her wedding. Christian warned Jennifer that he would not be permitted to leave the country unless he made the restitution. For her podcast, Texas lawyer and reality star Simone Redwine decided to look into Christian's financial circumstances. Is that legal, girl? She made a shocking discovery. In reality, Christian's restitution bill was just $12,500, 0 cents. Not nearly as much as the $250, 0 cents grant he had stated. During his court appearance, Christian ultimately agreed to pay the $12,500, 0 cents, but many questioned his sincerity and motivations due to the contradictions in his account. It's unclear if Jennifer Williams knew about the startling $21,250, 0 cents difference in Christian Gold's restitution obligations, but it was still a warning sign in their marriage. A dramatic change in circumstances occurred when Christian broke his probation and was imprisoned just weeks before their much-anticipated September 2024 wedding in Paris. Authorities reportedly became aware of the couple's social media posts highlighting their travels to Italy and Switzerland, which led to their arrest. Jennifer supported Christian during this time, despite the chaos, even though he was facing a 15-day sentence for the probation violation. In a strange turn of events, the judge made an exception for Christian, letting him spend only 2 days behind bars before leaving for the wedding in Paris. The couple's honeymoon plans were ultimately postponed when the judge ordered him to return to jail later to serve the remainder of his sentence. 2 months ago, 21 people sued Christian in a court in the Atlanta area, claiming that he had asked them for money under false pretenses of offering them lucrative investment opportunities. The plaintiffs alleged that Christian had orchestrated a Ponzi scheme, using the money from newer investors to pay off earlier ones instead of investing their own money. They charged him with creating investment opportunities that never came to pass and defrauding them out of a total of $120,460.86. Additionally, it was claimed that he had embezzled funds from 150 more victims nationwide. Court filings listed numerous charges of wire fraud and fraud against Christian, which were made more complex by claims of Georgia RICO Act violations such as embezzlement and racketeering. In addition to interest and legal fees, the plaintiffs are requesting the entire sum of $120,460.86. It appears that Christian Gold's run-in with the law garnered more media attention than his prosperous career. Even though Jennifer Williams and Christian Gold's marriage is growing, Evelyn Lazada is still certain that Christian is taking advantage of her friend. Evelyn has previously made an effort to communicate her worries regarding Jennifer's relationship, even venting her anxieties on social media. When God gives you warning signs, it's not to hurt you, but to protect you from greater pain, she once wrote on Instagram, followed by a warning that disobeying divine warnings could put one in danger. Evelyn is still concerned about Jennifer and Christian's future together. More concerns have been raised by recent claims that Christian took $1,500.00 from a client for an incomplete job. The situation is made worse by Jennifer's belief that Christian was imprisoned prior to their Parisian wedding, raising questions about the validity of their union because she has allegedly been unable to find their marriage license. However, Jennifer rejects Evelyn's warnings because she believes that Evelyn is jealous of her relationship with Christian. Christian has boldly shown his dedication by getting Jennifer's name permanently inked on his head, demonstrating what he says is his unwavering love. When Evelyn publicly charged Jennifer with marrying a convicted felon who still steals from people, her concerns about Christian reached a breaking point. Jennifer was offended by this accusation and retaliated by pointing out that Evelyn's daughter, Shanice Harrison, is also playing the game with a felon. Evelyn was offended by this comment and seemed genuinely angry at Jennifer for involving her daughter in the drama. Evelyn Lazada made a big Instagram announcement that she is now a grandmother, just as Jennifer Williams and Christian Gold were starting to get comfortable in their married lives. The Game and Evelyn's daughter, Shanice Harrison, were rumored to be dating since late 2023, but they both mainly kept their relationship quiet. When Shanice posted images of her growing baby bump in June 2024, internet detectives started to piece together the story, and The Game revealed in an August podcast interview that he was expecting a child. When Evelyn shared a photo of herself, The Game, and Shanice, along with the heartfelt message, "This little blue-eyed angel made me a grandma, and I'm forever grateful," the news went viral. "There are no adequate words to express the joy you have brought into my life. Blazin' Taylor, you have my undying love, forever appreciative grandma love." Blazin' Taylor. The Game appeared to be experiencing a run of bad luck while Evelyn was enjoying her new role when his car was broken into and he lost about $100,000, 0 cents worth of jewelry and designer bags. His problems got worse. To make matters worse, he was sued for sexual battery and lost his Calabasas house as a result. In the meantime, there had been some controversy in his past. He had previously been arrested for 8 days after pulling a gun on a rival player during a South Los Angeles pickup basketball game in 2007. Shanice Harrison objected to Jennifer referring to her baby daddy as a criminal. She responded by calling Jennifer a woman who is lost in her 50s. Fans who were keen to comment on the developing drama were drawn to the heated exchange that resulted from this. Diverse responses erupted in the comment section. Many fans took Jennifer's side, expressing their annoyance at what they saw as years of bullying from Evelyn. "We're on Jennifer's side," said a sympathetic fan. "I've had enough of Evelyn harassing this woman in the name of friendship. There is no way." Others were harsher with Shanice, telling her to blame her mother for the decisions that brought her to this predicament. One remark said bluntly, "You should blame your mother. Everything you're experiencing is a result of what your mother did. Jennifer is extremely wealthy. Are we being serious now?" Some fans brought up the irony in Shanice's defense of her relationship as the discussion went on. "Lost at 50, isn't her mom the same age or older?" asked one commenter. "Better yet, isn't her baby daddy the same age who recently lost his house due to sexual assault at the hands of a woman?" In response, a fan added, "Your baby daddy will be 46 this year though, so he's not too far behind." This prompted more reminders about the game's age. Shanice and her partner shouldn't have been involved in the ongoing drama between Jennifer Williams and Evelyn Lazada. It should have remained private. Evelyn's apparent increased interest in Jennifer's life and marriage to Christian raises suspicions about her intentions. Jennifer, meanwhile, has stated unequivocally that she has learned from her mistakes and is using common sense. Given this circumstance, we are left to wonder what Evelyn intends to gain from her involvement in Jennifer's marriage. It seems odd that she would be so preoccupied with someone else's relationship when she is an adult who can take care of herself. Please share your thoughts on this developing drama with us. What do you believe Evelyn is trying to accomplish? Post your thoughts in the space provided for comments below. As always, I appreciate you watching.